All right, so once you create a Tradovate account and log in for the first time, you're going to be brought to this menu right here. Now you have a live trading environment where this is where you're actually going to make money in the live markets. Then you have a market replay, which basically just lets you practice trading, and that's super, super useful as well. And then you have simulation trading, which is basically a demo account, meaning that you can enter into trades with fake money. Now, if you make money on this fake account, you don't make any money. This is just like a practice account as well. But what you're going to need to do, first of all, we're going to live trading right here, start trading. All right, so when you first log into your Tradovate and you go to the live trading, this is what's gonna pop up. Now, it might look a little bit different. You're probably gonna see a bunch of things, but what I would suggest for you to do is press exit next to all like the modules that you're gonna see on your screen until your screen kind of looks like this. There's nothing there. Then in the top left corner, you can press add modules, and you're gonna see one that says charts right here. You'll drag this over onto your screen, release it, and then you'll see this search icon pop up. Now, when it comes to futures, there are 4 main futures that people usually trade. You can trade NQ, which is the NAS 100. You can trade ES, which is the S&P 500. You can trade YM, which is the Dow Jones. You can also trade GC, which is gold. Those are the 4 main things that most futures traders actually trade, and they all have different personalities and different strategies for them. In this video, we're going to go over a strategy that works amazing with NQ. So in this instance, let's say we type in NQ right here. We'll type in NQ. You'll see a bunch of them pop up. These all change every 3 months. It's going to change. Like for instance, this one's going to change from U to Z. Then after 3 months, it's going to change from Z to H, then H to M, and so on and so on and so on. But you don't really have to worry about that right now. Just type in the ticker. Ticker simply means NQ or ES or YM. Just type in the ticker that you're looking to trade or see the chart of. In this instance, we'll say NQ, and just click the first one that's at the top because that's the most recent one, the current one that we're on right now. So we'll press NQ U5. We'll use default settings, right? Then you'll see a chart pop up just like this. You'll see buy market, sell market, buy, bid, sell, ask. You'll see all these numbers. We're gonna go over all that in a second, but what you first need to do is you actually need to go into your settings over here, and you're going to need to get market data subscription, because what will end up happening is when you first create an account on Tradovate, you won't have real-time data. I'm just going to double click this right here so it lengthens them out. But when you first sign up for Tradovate, you're not going to have real-time data, which means you'll be 15 minutes behind. So right now it is 11:39 in the morning, but if I didn't have a Tradovate account already, it would only show me what was happening at like 11:20. It wouldn't show me what's happening currently right now, and that's because we need to buy market data. And simply how you do that, you go to application settings right here, and you're gonna go to subscriptions right here, and then you wanna scroll down to market data. And you're gonna go to here, it should say add subscription. For me, it says update subscription because I already obviously have a subscription. Update subscription, and you're going to, I personally suggest for people to get the CMA group bundle because that gives you access to all of the different things that we talked about, all the different tickers that we talked about, NQ, ES, YM, and GC. And I believe it's about $7 a month. That's the only one that you need. And once you subscribe for that market data subscription, then you'll have all the data that you need. Now let's run through how to use Tradovate. I told you guys on Tradovate, all I do on here is actually enter my trades. I plan out all my trades on TradeView, but on Tradovate, I just plan out my trades. But I want to show you guys how to actually, on Tradovate, sorry, I just enter my trades. But I want to show you guys how you enter into your trades. So first of all, I just exit this out. The main things that you're going to be using is buy market and sell market. Over here, you can hover over here and you'll see a bunch of different like drawing tools. You can draw lines if you want on your charts. You can do anything you want really over here. You have a zoom in button and zoom out button. Right here is time period. What these are what we call, well, not these specifically, but what you'll see default is what we call candlesticks like this. These are all candlesticks. We're gonna go over what those are, how you understand them. I know right now it looks super complicated, but trust me, it's very, very simple. And I'm gonna show you guys exactly how it is simple. But here you can see your time period. You can see what type of chart you want. So you can have a candlestick chart. You can have a line chart if you want to. You can have Heikin-Ashi candlesticks. You can do all different types of charts. You can have your chart settings right here and chart elements as far as indicators and things like that. Indicators simply just give you an edge. They just help you see more inside of the market, but I don't really use indicators too much at all. So all that is what you could do on Tradovate itself if you wanted to mark up and plan out your charts straight from Tradovate, but I don't do that. I do it on TradingView. So the only thing that I care about on Tradovate is up here, which is buy market and sell market, because that's helping me actually enter into trades. And right here, you'll see a 1 number. This is simply just your position size. And all that means is how much of the underlying asset or how much of that ticker you're actually buying. Let's do this super simple analogy. Imagine Bitcoin, right? Imagine Bitcoin is only $100. And when Bitcoin is $100, I press buy and I have 1 here. So that would mean that I bought 1 Bitcoin. Now, if Bitcoin then, after I bought it, went from $100 to $110, I would have made $10. But let's say in this instance, instead of it being at 1, I bought 10 Bitcoin at $100, and then Bitcoin went to $110. I would have made $10 profit on 10 Bitcoin. So I would have made $100 versus making $10 because I only had 1 Bitcoin. Vice versa, you could make this 5. And for this analogy, we could imagine we bought 5 Bitcoin at $100 and it went to $110. I would have made $10 of profit per Bitcoin I bought, and I bought 5, so I would have made $50. That's a simple analogy. Same thing when it comes to NQ or any ticker that we talk about inside this video. The bigger your position size, the more money you can make. But you also have to realize the bigger your position size, the more money that you can lose. Because in that same Bitcoin analogy, if I bought 1 Bitcoin at $100 and it dropped down to $80, I would have lost $20. But if I bought 10 Bitcoin, I would have lost $200. So that's basically all this is. This is basically just your position size. So right now we'll leave that as at 1. And most of the time I don't touch buy bid or ask or sell ask. The cool thing about day trading though is that you'll see this sell market button right here. We can actually enter a sell position, which allows us to make money when price goes down. So if let's say price was up here and I thought price was going to drop down, I can press sell market, and as price drops down, I'm actually making money. And then I can press buy market, and once price is going up, I can actually make money when price is going up. So we can make money no matter if price is going up or down. That's one of the main benefits of being a day trader, because no matter what the market is doing, we can make money. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown of getting that market data on Tradovate, because that is very, very important. If you don't have market data, you cannot trade. It will not allow you to trade. So you need to get that market data. And then you also need to understand how to use Tradovate. You need to understand the buy market, sell market, and then the position size. We call it contract sizes. Now, if you didn't know, inside of my inner circle, you actually get to see how I implement all of this information inside of the markets every single day. You get to come and trade live with me every day. You have the opportunity to copy every single trade that I take in real time. You have the ability to ask me any questions because I will coach you one-on-one. Now, if that's interesting for you, I'll leave a link for my inner circle in the description of this video to help you get started implementing all of this information.